A blessed day, everyone! Welcome back to our discussion about the 2020 online and self-guided PFA module. We are now on the module number 3. Module number 3 is entitled Identifying and Addressing Needs. It can be found on PFA module page 31. Objective: by the end of the session, students should be able to identify one's current needs and those of one's family, become aware of the various institutions, departments, and centers present within the school environment or the immediate community, to take note of the important numbers and informations regarding who to approach for their needs. Introduction: it cannot be assumed that just because students are at home, then all their basic needs have been met. It is essential to have a venue where students can express their needs and see how the school can help them access them. You will need the important contact numbers in order to know where to call when you need help. Activity number 1. I want to show you a list of emergency contact numbers that I want you to take note. Let us all discuss first what these offices do. Barangay Health Office. They provide information, education, and motivation services for primary health care, maternal and child health, child's right, family planning, and nutrition among your barangay. Barangay Disaster Team. They are a group that operates at local levels and are responsible for the planning, organization, coordination, and implementation of all measures to mitigate or prevent, preferred for, respond to, and cover for disasters and events. DSWD is the primary government agency mandated to develop, implement, and coordinate social protection and poverty reduction solutions for with poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged. Hospitals. They play an integral role in the healthcare system. The main function of the hospital is to provide medical care to patients in need. Psychologists and social workers. They aim to reduce distress and to enhance and promote psychological well-being, minimize exclusion and inequalities, enable services users to engage in meaningful relationships and valued work and leisure activities. COVID screening centers. They are organized centers equipped with quality medical equipment to screen if the patient is COVID victim or not. Schools. Partners of the organization in giving assistance to our students by linking them to proper organizations when needed. After knowing the different functions of the offices, I have here the example of the list of emergency contact numbers and information. The list of emergency contact numbers and information varies wherever you live or wherever you are. In my example, I have the organization, the contact number, address, and the contact person. Activity number 2. Take a look at the common needs of survivors after disaster or pandemic. Do you think it is complete? What other needs should be on the list? Take a look at this list of needs of the people during a pandemic and how to access them. Let's discuss them for a while. The list of common needs of survivors after a disaster or a pandemic. So these are the needs of survivors after a pandemic or something happened, like the general needs, the food and water, the family goods, fuel, and shelter. These are the list of common needs during a pandemic and how to access them. Just like now, we are still under a pandemic, so these are the common needs that we need, and here's how we access them. For relief goods, to receive relief goods and ayuda from barangay level, city mayor, and DSWD. Selling of products and goods. Is your family involved in selling some products or goods? They too need to get permit to travel and to sell their basic goods and commodities. Go to your barangay center to issue the permit. Transportation within your area. If you need to travel within your area or vicinity, go to your barangay center and ask for permission to go to a grocery store, marketplace, supermarket, or pharmacy store. A quarantine pass is issued by your barangay. Wearing a face mask and face shield is always needed. Transportation outside your city or municipality. Go to your barangay center to get a travel pass that will allow you to pass major thoroughfares. Make sure you're COVID-free. Make sure also that you wear the face mask and face shield. They will also provide you with vehicles. Cash assistance or social amelioration program or SAP. The DSWD releases cash amount in 3 tranches to poor but deserving families. Contact your local DSWD. Cash assistance to OFWs. Overseas foreign workers or overseas Filipino workers may avail of government cash aid by the DOLE and workers who have been displaced due to pandemic. Activity. Please get a sheet of paper and make 3 columns. In the first column, list down all the members of the family whom you live with. And on the second column, identify the immediate needs of this person that your family cannot address as of the moment. On the third column, identify where you can refer this person to or who can you approach in order to ask for help regarding the needs of this person. If you do not know anyone who can help that person, just leave it blank first. Here is the example of the format. In the family relative friend, I wrote grandmother. In the current immediate need, he needs medication. And I refer her to Barangay Health Office. You can fill out the other form. You can fill up the other spaces with your answer. How many of you know how to refer your loved ones for their needs? May I know what these needs are and who you're going to refer your loved ones to? Can we talk about what you think of your own needs? Let's have some sharing. Who can you approach in order to address your own needs? Why do you think it is important for all of you to learn about whom you can go to for your own needs and the needs of your family? Anyone? Abstraction. Can some of you share with us stories that show how at times even these linkages cannot do their responsibility efficiently? And why do you think this group had a hard time? Can you also tell me some great or good stories about how other groups were able to help you very well? Let's have some sharing. Application. Now that you know how to link, can you tell me how you will apply this new knowledge to your life right now? Closing. Can you come up with a chant or cheer after that activity? It should be a chant that will remind us to find people or organization to help them or their loved ones address their most pressing needs. Any idea? How about helping is healing? Now, let's go to the students' activities and outputs. It can be found on PFA Module page 48. Saan ka pupunta? We have discussed about feelings, thoughts, and how to accept and reframe them. Today, we will learn about how to refer people in need. Here is an example list of emergency contact numbers and informations and basic offices that you need. And here is an example of accomplished one. The information varies wherever you live. Now, look at the needs form below. In the first column, list down all the members of the family whom you live with. In the second column, identify the immediate needs of this person that your family cannot address for this moment. And on the third column, identify where you can refer this person to or who you can approach in order to ask for help regarding the needs of this person. If you do not know anyone who can help that person, just leave it blank first. Here is the example form that you need to answer. You can copy this on the piece of paper and you can start answering it. Congratulations on being able to identify where you can refer your loved ones in order to get help. It is not easy to be able to do this, so if you were able to do so, then you did a great job. Can we talk now about what you think of your own needs? Who can you approach in order to address your own needs? Analysis. Answer the following in a piece of paper. Why do you think it is important for all of you to learn about whom you can go to for your own needs and needs of your family? Answer on the space provided for, or you can answer it on a piece of paper. I would like to commend you for knowing whom you can approach in times of needs. I'm happy to know that they too have a good support system in you. It's good to know that they can depend on you. That's all for our Module 3 of the 2020 Online and Self-Guided PFA Module. Don't forget to submit your outputs and coordinate to your advisors on when and where to submit them. I'll see you again in our last module of the PFA modules. Thank you and goodbye.